What is up, my fellow funding companies? In this video, I'm gonna show you how you don't have to always charge in the backend, a percentage of the fund that you get your clients. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I personally changed the model from charging in the backend to just charging in the front because it was creating operational drag. I could talk about it a little bit in the video, but in this video, I wanna show you just how it is totally possible for you to charge 4K, 6K, 10K, 12K upfront for your funding services instead of working with the client, getting them funded, waiting a month or two for them to get to the fundings, and then you getting paid, which it just creates a goddamn mess. I personally couldn't scale that model. I tried many times. I couldn't hit six figures with it. When I finally started doing really big numbers and I got my company to $300,000 per month, we were doing all upfront. We were charging $6,000. Sometimes we are doing a little bit $8,000 because it was more like a one-on-one thing, but it was almost it was always $6,000. And we will sell like 52 to 55 at the 6K price. Sometimes we do split payments, but we were always taking at least $3,000. Okay. Now, what I want to show you is not my results, but I want to show you our clients' results because we already work with over 200 different funding companies, and almost all of them come to us charging a percentage of the back end. And I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. It's going to be impossible to scale. It's funny because a lot of them try. They're like, no, I'm gonna try it. And usually at the third or fourth month, they end up switching to charging in the front end because it's just such an easier model to scale. You're hella more profitable. You have more money to put back on ads, and you're getting paid today, not tomorrow. Which, if you're in a business, you want to get paid today, not tomorrow. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I'm gonna take you to the share you win section of my inner circle. My inner circle is pretty much where I work with you one-on-one, and we help you your funding or credit per business hit six-figure months by implementing the same client acquisition system that I use to scale my own company. Okay, so this is John. Actually, John didn't even have a funding company before working with us. I think he had an Airbnb business, and he actually jumped in one of our calls to get funded so he could scale his Airbnb business. And I was telling him, bro, the Airbnb business is very difficult to actually make a shit ton of money. Why don't you start a funding company? Since I already knew he already had a good sales skills, I already knew he had a good head and shoulders. I'm like, if you start a funding company, you'll be way more profitable than an Airbnb business. Because I actually owned the rental business back in 2021. I had a couple Airbnbs. I had actually like about 11 Airbnbs and I have 47 something vehicles. So I had a big rental a business, and yeah, you do make a lot of money, but a few things go wrong, you lose all your profit, and it's a very stressful business. Okay. So I was like, hey man, there's a better way. He already had one Airbnb. He was already doing the math, and he was like, no, it's, you're probably right. But long story short, he said, you know what? Screw the Airbnb business. Let me actually start a funding company. And it wasn't long till he started getting like, look, it was literally 4 days. Yo, just started running ads 4 days ago. Just got my first close. Let's ramp it up. And again, this is not, hey, I'm gonna fund you and get you like, let me charge you in the back end. This is all up front. He didn't really say the price here, but as I keep showing you more results, you can see people just charging up front. So right there you go. The second share you win that he does, and this July of 2023. So like we've been doing this for a while, everyone. And actually, we were doing a little bit before. We didn't have the section of share your wins. So there's not a lot of people sharing your wins. Then we're like decided to add it because we're like, hey man, people are getting a lot of results. How do we, make a way for them to show us that they're getting results? So we added the share your wins sections, and then, now we got hundreds and hundreds of testimonials, people sharing their wins. But the next one he puts, his 5K paid in full. So a PIF, if you don't know what that is a paid in full. What up? So he's there bragging with a little winky face. But as you can see, for funding service to get approved for 60 to 80, maybe even $100,000 of 0% interest or any type of funding. It could be MCAs, it could be hard money, whatever type. But he's charging upfront for his services, not in the back end. Okay, so there you go, 5K. This is Susan. She started working with us not too long. She's been working with us for a while now. She didn't put her number charging upfront. Okay, let me see. No. So look, she got a close here. She's like excited to keep closing and reach 100K months. Second close, let's go. How far are these apart? So a couple days apart, but she didn't really put the. Look, this is Steven. Steven is one of my best friends. This guy never made high ticket sales in his life. One of my best friends. I grew up with him. I know Steven for like 16 years or so. I brought him into my team so he could do my high ticket sales. Never taken a Zoom call, never I'm telling you, never got into sales. He used to work in a restaurant, right? So I guess restaurant has a little bit of sales in it because you got to communicate. He was in a high-end restaurant in Miami. Like, it's not like he was one of the top ends in the restaurant. So he had like a little bit really really good social skills. That's why I believed in them. But he's like back to back, 5-figure day. Yes, sir. 2 closes at 6K each. Sheesh. So somebody who never taken a goddamn sales call. Of course, I spent almost like a month with him. That I think it was maybe like a month and a half. He was watching me close back to back to back. I was also training him. But you can see somebody that doesn't even know the product, never been in high ticket sales, was able to produce results for my company. So, but exactly. So Susan and John, they had their own company. Steven, he was actually a closer for my own company, so I don't want you to get you confused. He didn't start a funding company. I just told him, hey, brother, come on, work for me. Let's get you out of the restaurant business. And he got so good at sales that he actually sells multiple products now. But 5 figures in one day. So he closed 2 people at $6,000 to make $12,000. And again, somebody who never been on a Zoom, who didn't know the funding product, who didn't know sales very much. He just learned. He watched me do it. We pretty much drill, and then he got it to work, and here you go. And of course, this is like 2, almost gonna be 3 years ago. So he's a lot better now. Alton, he wasn't doing funding. He actually joined the program because he was actually an employee of ours, and he was selling other products online. But I showed him the same strategies that I use for the funding company, and he was getting amazing results. He didn't really put 2K. He did. I was seeing if he put the payments, but he only put 2K down. Let's go to somebody. Okay, look, Nato. This is somebody. He was in the life insurance industry. He wanted to add funding as a service to help the life insurance agents, and here fundings are not even completely yet, and so the 5K today. This group gave me the confidence to sell the offer, which is new to me. So this is what I was saying, that you don't have to know the offer 100%. You don't have to be incredible at it. You can still sell the offer even if you're not as well. Oh, he's just saying thanks, guys, because you're selling money at the end of the day. If you're selling money, it's the easier offer to sell because they just want money, like they if you can get them the money, they'll pay you. So, here's Steven again. Just closed a 3K PIF. I guess it was just a course. So when you work with us, we have 3 different offers. It was either just buy the course from us, work with us one-on-one, or work with us and spend a day with me and my team. So those are the 3 packages that we will have. Either work with us just by getting the information so course style, work with us one-on-one online, or spend it pretty much like a weekend with Javi and his team. So he closed there for the course. This is Chris. So Chris and his partner, they were a credit repair company that they wanted to add funding as a service so they could scale and do more, make more money. Because honestly, credit repair is very hard to charge high ticket, price like the 6K, 10K, 12K, 15K. So when you're charging, 5 figures or close to 5 figures per offer, makes it very easy to hit 100K per month. A lot of people think that it's extremely difficult to see 100K per month, or let's just lower, even 50K per month. They see it like, oh no, it's almost impossible. It's a little bit easier if you're selling a $10,000 offer, or hell, let's cut it in half again. If you're selling a $5,000 offer, all you gotta do is sell 10 of them that month to hit 50K per month. So it's not too difficult to hit those crazy numbers when you're selling a high ticket offer, especially if you're really good at the product or sales, if you really know the product. And good thing that Chris already knew the product because he was in credit repair. So the transition between credit repair and adding funding is not too difficult because usually credit repair founders know a lot about funding and stuff like that. Okay. So did he put the price? He didn't put how much he closed them to, but it's closed 4 clients in 7 days, make that 5. So pretty much he made over 20 grand in a 1 week. So that's amazing for them. Here's John again, 15 new clients this month. 82,000 in revenue, 52,000 in cash collected, 11 ROAS. ROAS is return on advertisement. So every time he puts $1 in, he's getting $11 back into pretty much his machine, his business. So this is why when you start running ads, you can scale predictably, you can scale more profitably. A lot of clients that we work with, they're relying on referrals, word of mouth, maybe organic contact, maybe they're cold calling, maybe they're cold DMing, maybe they're even doing some webinars, but they don't have it down cracked to like like logistically or like a way that it's like, okay, this is the math of it. My cost per book call is this, my cost to acquire is this, my return on advertisement is this. So when you have those KPIs, it makes it so much easier to scale and predictable. So that's just more there. So just made our first close. So this is Jermaine and his wife. They pretty much started the funding companies working with us, and here's making the first close. Chachina. I love how they said it. So that's one. Again, Steven with another sale, 2.5 on Tuesday. And again, this is somebody who didn't know anything about funding and didn't know anything about sales, and he was doing an amazing job. Alex, even though he has my same last name, not family related, he even said now to to Javi. But another guy that started crushing it pretty quick. Look, Seabass, I think here he put close 2 clients today. My first paid in full 6K, and the second was an 8K. We split the payments, 4K up front, 4K next month. Let's get it. So this is what I was telling you guys. Instead of working with somebody, they give you like $500 to start the working with you. They're getting thousands of dollars up front. Then they start the process of getting the funding, because we're studying funding as a service. We don't want to work for free and then wait till we get paid. And another thing is, it creates operational drag, because we're spending money on advertisement. We're spending money on our team. We're spending money on the apps and all these different things. If I don't get paid today, who the hell is going to pay me? I could give you the example of my business. We spend almost $1,500 to $2K a day on advertisement. That's almost 60 grand a month. If I don't get paid today, who the hell is going to pay for all my ads? And also my team. I have a team too who's going to pay for them. So when you're running a funding company and you're charging a percent of the back end, you have to wait a month or two, or even if it's a week or two, if your funding sequence is fast and you get them funding right away, you still gotta wait a bit to get paid. I don't like that. I try to scale that model and completely flopped, because it just makes it so much. It creates operational drag, and if you have operational drag in your business, it just makes it that more difficult to scale. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start charging in the front end. I did that about 3 years ago, and it completely changed my life. It got me to the point that I'm at. I'm making almost $2 million a year, and it's all because charging upfront with my funding, not in the back end. I first tried to do the back end like everybody else was doing, because I tried to copy the people that I looked around online. I'm like, oh, all these guys are charging the back end. Let me do it again. And another thing, a lot of people charge in the back end because they're scared of their skills, or they're scared of closing somebody, up front. But hey, you need to have another thing is, the client is so easy to say yes to you because they have like no skin in the game. They're like, oh no, I just charge in the back end, and they're just gonna say yes to you. That's why even the quality of clients go down, because they don't have no skin in the game. So when you're charging somebody up front, you have higher quality clients, because they usually have money, they usually have already a business operating. A lot more benefits than dealing with the people that they don't want to pay you, and you want you to do everything for them so then they can pay you. I don't really like working that way, okay? This is just my wife's sharing her win, just getting clients approved. Alex was with a 15K down. Robin, this is the credit repair company that added funding, 4K PIF. So he was selling his offer for 4K. He got it paid in full in 4,000. Susan, so back again. So she was traveling, turning her ads back on. Now she got 2 sales. He just saying he's introducing himself. That was Paul. I'm just trying to show you guys the number. Robin with another 2.5K cash collected. So this is actually one of my employees. He quit his 9 to 5 to work with us, and now he closed 2 clients for 8K. So pretty much was working 9 to 5. This is actually somebody that I know from my past. I went to middle school with this guy, and he's like, Javi, I'm good at sales, but I'm tired of working for this company. And then we hired him, and he started doing sales for us as well. Alex with another 6K. Andre, 2.5 cash collected. Another 2.5 when the funding gets approved. 20. So this is one of our employees, 24K rev in 1 day. Fucking amazing. Colin, first 5K sale on $62 on ad spend. So he spent $62 in ad spend and made $5,000. So I was telling you that if you know what you're doing and you're good at marketing, you're good at sales, you can make a shit ton of money. Colin literally spent $62 and made $5,000. All right. So it's totally possible. You just got to get your shit together. Most people say that it's impossible or I can never do it. Well, they're not even tracking their numbers. They're not even good at sales. Their marketing is completely ass. Their landing page is horrible. Their video sales is atrocious. You know, they're not even good at booking appointments. There's so many things that are wrong. That's why they say ads don't work. The whole business is messed up. That's why the ads are not working for you. So you got to have all your ducks in order for advertising to work. Kristen Shaw, another one. Miss Ray, this is a client that we worked a lot too. We worked almost for 8 months because they were struggling in a few areas of the business. So we gave them like an extra 4 months of our time, completely free, just because we really want to work with them because they had a few things that they were not working with them. But we work with their sales, we work with the things, with a couple of little things. I don't want to get too deep into it, but they finally start getting results, and we're very, very proud of them. Who else? Andre with a 5K PIF. John, what is he saying here? So he's saying he's getting at least 2-3 clients per week. So that's at least almost 20 grand a week. Robin with another 3K cash collected. Susan, 6K PIF from organic TikTok. So that's awesome. Jamar, he just introducing himself. This is Jamil. Just sold an H Corp for 6K cash collected. Everything is up front, guys. We just cash collecting up front. What is this payment? So this is $2,000 up front again. 2.5. This Jamil. Yeah, so this is the credit repair company that wanted to add funding as a service so they could scale. Again, they were doing maybe 10K per month, maybe 15. And they were like, okay, I want to add funding so I could get to that 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, even 80, even 100, hell. By adding funding as a service because it's a high ticket. So there's somebody that, you know, was charging from $300 to $1,000 for his credit repair service. Now he's charging $2,500 to $5,000. Collins with another 4K. Andre with a 5K close. 3K close. 2K close cash collected is Cam. He's already doing like 100K per month. 6K, 2K. This is all up front, guys. This is not the back end. 6K revenue, 3.5 cash collected, 2.5 out of 5K, 5K day, 2.5 cash collected again, $3,000, $3,000, $3,000, 4.5. This is Steve Park, $3,000 again. So here he made literally in less than a week, he made more than $10,000. $5,000, $4,000, $6,000, 2K collected, $6,000, 2K collected, $6,000 paid in full. So the person paid the full $6,000. 2.5. So he made $5,000 pretty much in one day. 7.5, 2K. So close at $5,000, so paid in full $5,000. Another $5,000. Dominic, he just introducing himself. Another $2,500. Another, so $3,000 in one day. $6,000. $6,000. They paid him one and 5K at the end of the month, so $6,000. $4,000. This is, we're gonna be here for a while because this goes for almost 3 years, but $3,000, 9K in revenue. So they did a payment plan of $9,000 starting with 3. This is when we started telling our clients, hey, you know you can charge more, because they saw me charging $8,000, $10,000, $12,000, and I'm like, how are you charging this much? I'm like, it doesn't matter how much you charge as long as you can get your clients results. If you can get someone approved for 200 grand, 300 grand, you can charge them 10 grand. So this is me actually showing them that you can actually charge more, and they actually were doing the same thing as me. $7,000 collected in oh wow, so almost 3 clients in 1 week. This one is another 3K. No, I'm sorry, it's 2.5 and 2.5. So he made $5,000. So in two days deals, 2 deals closed in 1 day. So that's $12,000. They pay $6,000 to start. So the initiation was $6K, and then I'm pretty sure they're in a payment plan for next month to pay the other three, $3K. Oh, another $12,000 day. So he had a $12,000 day. So it was literally days apart. So he pretty much in how many days is that? In 2 days, right? So the 23rd and then the 25th. So in 2 days, he made $24,000 in 2 days, everyone. And Cam is another person. They didn't know shit about funding. He started with us. He started his brand new funding company, and now he's doing 6 figure per month. Somebody who didn't really know too much about funding, didn't know too much about ads. We taught him everything that he knows about advertisement, how to close the deals, how to structure the deals, how to offer fulfillment, how to structure like pretty much the back end, the front end. This is somebody that was brand new to the business model, and now look, literally having $12,000 days. Okay. Eddie's he just joined too, getting more closes. Another one. Another Brian getting on people. Brian getting people on payment plans. Ryan 5K. 25. So made $22,000 in pretty much in 1 day. Amazing. Pretty much 10K in 3 days. Liquidated 17,000. Amazing. Okay, making 6K plus. This is okay, $6,000 a day. So I could go on and on and on and on and on. And people just charging up front. Okay. So how much is this? So this is like this is $4,000 up front. Collecting $10,000 while petting a dolphin. This is amazing. So as he's in the zoo, his family, his salesperson collects $10,000, $12,000 on this 7-day cruise. So he's also went on a cruise and keeps getting paid. So he's making money while he's traveling. Amazing. $39,000 in profit. Amazing. What is he showing? Connor, 2,500. What is he showing here? This is Ryan. Oh, getting paid 2,500. Miss Ray, 2,500 again. 6,000 paid in full. Remember, a PIF is a paid in full. This is John. We went to Colorado and we met him. 3,000. 6,000 paid in full. How much was this? Oh, it doesn't really say. And we could keep going. What is this? 6,000, 4,000, 10K in rev. So $10,000 a day. And go on and on and on and on. How much was this? 3K up front, 3K in 30 days. So pretty much a payment plan. 5K sale, 2.5 down. I mean, I could go on and on. Another 5,000. I could go on and on and on. But the video's already 20 something minutes. But this is just to show you that if you are in disbelief that you can charge upfront as a funding company, as a service, if your company does funding for other business owners for they could scale their business, you could charge upfront. You just need the right systems, the right sales process, and knowing what to say and what to do, and actually just seeing that it's possible. So that's why I'm showing you, and I could go on for another 20 minutes or 30, maybe even an hour, because we're still in 2024. So I could have kept going. But this is just to show you that it's definitely possible, okay? So if you're a credit repair company that wants to add funding as a service, or you're already a funding company that may be charging in the back end, and you're doing 10 to 20K per month, and you want to scale your business by advertisement, you want to have consistent leads in your calendar, and you want to start charging up front, you can definitely book a call with us, see if you qualify for our system and program, and we help you scale. But this just proof that if you remove the limiting belief of like, hey, I can't do $10,000 days, I can't do $5,000 days or $20,000 days. I just showed you more than 15 to 20 examples of people just making a shit ton of money by charging up front. But like I said, you have to have the right system. You have to have the right sales process and skills to make this happen. So again, if you're somebody who's maybe struggling on doing this, maybe charging up front, maybe you're stuck at 10 to 20K per month, you may be relying on referrals, word of mouth, and you're like, okay, I need this client acquisition systems. I want to start running ads. I need to start scaling my business. You can click below and book a call with us. But remember, you really need to be making some money. If you're completely broke, we can't work with you because one, you got to pay us, and two, advertising is expensive. So if you don't have at least some money to invest in yourself, please don't waste some time. We're pretty much going to say no to you because it takes money to make money. All these people that we just show you, they have spent thousands of dollars on advertisements so I could get the things. As you can see, there was I show you Collins that he put $80, no, I think it was $62 to make 5K. So you have to spend some money to make some money. I'm not saying that you're gonna spend $100 and make 5K. You could if you have a good sales process. You could if you're really good at what you do. But if you already know if you already have a good sales skills, it could work. But that's why when you work with us, we spend 4 months with you training you on these 4 things. If you're bad at advertisement, we help you. If you're bad at sales, we help you. If you're bad at appointment setting, we help you. If you're bad at even the fulfillment aspect, if you don't know how to onboard and offboard 50 clients per month without breaking the business completely, we could help you. These are the things that we do. We help credit and funding companies scale by implementing the exact systems and strategies that grew my own company to $300,000 per month. So if I could do it, if my clients could do it, why can you? So that's it for this video. If you want to work with us, click a link below. Let's book a call and let's see if you qualify to scale your business with advertisement.